You know what really grinds my gears? The New York Giants lost to the Cowboys on Sunday night. That's what. The G-Men had a chance to put a knot on the game with under 2 minutes in the red zone up 3. On first down, Eli Manning told Rashad Jennings not to score. That's more moronic than getting a poopy-flavored lollipop from the trash can. To make matters worse, on third down, the Giants chose to throw the ball. The Cowboys had no timeouts. The clock would have run down to about 55 seconds if they had failed to run the ball into the end zone. Instead, Eli throws the ball away like a numbskull, and Dallas had more than enough time against New York's putrid defense. Total horse manure. We wanted to have Mr. Randazzo on the podcast today to talk about the debauchery, but we received notice that he refuses to talk about it still, and I don't blame him. Now let's get ready for the show. This is the Sports Show Podcast. Let's get it going. Hey people, this is the Sports Show Podcast. Sorry I had to start the show that way. I just had to get a few things off my chest. Of course, I'm here with Coffee Calipari. He's back.
How you doing? How you been?
And you know what? We're going to get right into it. And before we get into anything else, we're going to talk a little bit more Giants. Did you want to add anything to that?
No, I guess let's talk about the Giants. I don't really want to, but yeah.
Yeah, it hurts. It hurts a little bit. It hurts our souls a little bit. But another thing I wanted to just add real quickly was Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie's phantom call. And I mean, I know at the end of the day, like, all you have to do is just run the ball, take out the clock, you win the game. But, you know, I still didn't like the call at all. And we'll leave it at that. And, you know, without Jason Pierre-Paul, who, you know, I don't know if he has a thumb anymore, index finger, who the heck knows? We're gonna have to run and get to the quarterback. And I don't see anybody. I don't see anybody that can do it right now. It's pretty pathetic. Let's get into another New York football team that actually played well last Sunday, and that is the New York Jets. The Jets won 31-10 against the Cleveland Browns, and you know what? That's exactly what they should do to start off the season. Todd Bowles is looking like a good quarterback. I mean, a good coach at the beginning of the year.
Absolutely. He seems, you know, a lot of question with the Jets. Rex is gone. How are they going to come out? First game of the year, but they stepped up. They had a good game versus the Browns. I was actually a little bit impressed. I didn't think they would do that well.
Yeah, Fitzpatrick is as a competent quarterback. All he has to do is get the ball to Brandon Marshall and Eric Decker. Like that's his job. He did it. The running game looked great. They ran the ball 31 times for 154 yards. I'm not sure exactly to be that. We don't stat check on sportsshow.com. Bye. But, yeah, no, Chris Ivory looked great, and that's really all you can ask for from a Jets team. But you have to remember, the Cleveland Browns were 31st against the run last year. So let's see what they can do on Monday night versus the Colts in Indianapolis. It's going to be a real test to go up against.
It's a fair question.
It's a fair question. I mean, we hope the best. We hope the best for Todd Bowles. I really do. I like him, and I love Fitzpatrick. That beard, it's great. And he's from Harvard.
Harvard.
Yes. You know?
Yes.
All right, and speaking of quarterbacks, let's get into the quarterback matchup between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Tennessee Titans. We had Marcus Mariota versus Jameis Winston in the 1-2 debut, and Marcus Mariota played like a man possessed. He is the first quarterback to make his debut with 4 touchdowns. The only other person was Fran Tarkenton. Wow. And you know what? That guy, nine Pro Bowls. He's a Hall of Famer. Let's get real, people. Yeah. Let's not like get it overblown. This is Overreaction Thursday. It's the second week of the year, and I mean this is the first week of the football season. Like, let's calm it down a little bit. Yeah. Jameis Winston, he'll be fine. I really think so.
I don't think so. I honestly love his heart. You know, he loves football. You see that. It's apparent. Obviously, Mariota.
Does he love football as much as he loves crab legs?
That's a good question. I would say he likes football even more than that. But, you know, I just don't – my feeling on him is I don't think he's going to be a good quarterback. I really don't. I think he's going to be a bust. But
Okay, yeah, only time will tell. It's 1 week. 1 week. He didn't even have his best receiver in Mike Evans. So, like, let's give it time. All he had was the muscle hamster and Doug Martin running, and let's see what happens later. And one more quarterback situation I want to get into before we delve into other things is the situation in Houston. We watched it all summer on Hard Knocks, and you know, Brian Hoyer is out now, and Ryan Mallett. Brian Hoyer played all right, but he had 2 turnovers inside his own 15-yard line, and you can't do that. Ryan Mallett comes in, he throws 9 for 13 with a touchdown. He threw something to DeAndre Hopkins. I like that because he's on my fantasy team.
Hey,
and I'm talking about a PPR league too, so it was nice. Every
catch counts.
And I just see that Mallett's ceiling is way much higher than Hoyer's, and it's the right decision by Bill O'Brien, who I absolutely love. And who was your favorite person on Hard Knocks? So we didn't get to talk about it.
You gotta go Charles John. What's it?
James? Oh, Charles James.
Charles James.
Yeah, we loved him, but I think at the end of the day, Bill O'Brien took a page out of the Sports Show's book and just didn't trust a man with 2 first names.
Oh,
I think that's what happened.
You know who was good was Polk, the other.
Yeah.
Bang bang chicken and shrimp.
All right, and I liked Mike Vrabel. How can you not like the guy?
Oh yeah, middle linebacker coach.
Crazy. You gotta like him. Let's see. One thing about the Houston Texans. I'm just going to say it. We know that J.J. Watt is the best defensive player in the league, and I don't even think it's close. He had 2 sacks in the beginning of the first week, and he had 9 tackles, 6 for losses. So, already starting. Let's see if he can get 5 or 6 touchdowns this year, because I really want to see him win MVP, even though he's kind of a nerd.
If he was going to win it, it was probably last year.
Yeah.
But
okay.
Hopefully, you never know.
All right. You know what? I really wanted to talk football. There's a huge game tomorrow night between Peyton Manning and the Chiefs. So I have a very, very special guest caller that I'm about to hit up right now. So just wait a minute, and we'll be right back because you're in for a surprise. Hey guys, we are here with a very special guest caller, and his name is Ronnie Bucci. Let's give a hand for him.
Hey, Ronnie.
How are you?
Good. How's Baltimore treating you?
It's good. I can't complain. Weather was nice today. It's been a great day. Good week.
Good. And you had Ronnie is a huge Broncos fan, and you had a pretty big win against Baltimore. So how's that treating you?
It felt great. I mean, these guys talk a lot of smack, so to actually beat them and actually living here, it always feels good.
Right, of course. But tomorrow night, you guys have a huge game in Kansas City, right?
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one. I'm not going to lie. A little nervous, but at the same time, I really do feel like it could go either way, but I think we can pull it out.
All right, I got a question for you. I know that Denver can win with Peyton Manning's arm, but is his arm dead at this point? Is he just going to have to manage the game from now on?
Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. I mean, you saw it against the Ravens. That interception by Jimmy Smith was a complete dud. He was wide open. He left that ball in the air for 5 seconds. Jimmy Smith came up and made an easy pick. All he can do is throw, quick outs, quick screens. He can barely throw the deep ball, too. He's, just not on target right now. I have to think that this has to be his last year. You got to give him a shot, but it wasn't good, and it was kind of scary.
Well, maybe if he does retire this year, because I still think they can. They're definitely going to be in the playoffs this year. There's no doubt in my mind about that. But maybe he can help out and move as a Giants offensive coordinator or something, because his brother Eli needs to learn how to read the plays.
I mean, honestly, that would be great for you guys, but I would love to keep him as our own offensive coordinator.
Wow.
But, I mean, to go back to your point, I think there's no doubt in my mind we're going to make the playoffs. We have too much talent on offense, and our defense, I honestly think it's going to be top 3 this year.
Okay, that's a good point. You got where? Who else you got? You got
Von Miller, Talib, and Chris Harris, I think, make the best corner duo in the league right now.
Yeah, I think their defense is unbelievable.
It really is.
But tomorrow, you guys, all the experts I see, I mean, and I don't call myself an expert at all, but all the experts I see are taking the Chiefs tomorrow. They're favored by 3 points, and obviously it has to do a lot with them being in Arrowhead Stadium.
Right.
I mean, I think you guys will be fine on defense for sure. But going up against that defense is going to be a little bit tough, especially in that stadium with those fans.
I mean, absolutely. Especially Houston. I mean, I just think Houston is going to kill us. We did an awful job against the defending against and blocking against the pass rush against a worse pass rush. I think the Chiefs are head and above better than the Ravens, and their stadium is going to be going crazy. And then you have Tamba Ali. He's pretty unbelievable too. Our line really has to pick it up. Having a rookie left tackle is just killing us. Right
Absolutely. Now. So, what's the score you're predicting for tomorrow?
I gotta go with a 24-21 Broncos win. Still, I still think our defense is better than theirs. And
people, you heard it here first. 24-21 Broncos.
I mean, this is it. I mean, it's going to be no other score.
Okay, no other score. You heard it here first. All right, and I'm going to get in. Ronnie is a fantasy pro, and it's a little dark. We're taping outside right now, so I'm going to ask you just to give me 2 fantasy studs and 1 fantasy dud for this week.
All right. If I just start with a stud, I think that Jordan Matthews is going to have a huge game.
Okay.
He already looked amazing last week, and he was on the road, and now he's at home against Dallas, a big division game. I think he's going to get into the end zone, and honestly, seeing Nelson Aguilar do nothing made me feel even better about him. Yeah,
that's true. So they're playing at home versus Dallas, and one more stud real quick.
Another stud that I see, and honestly is another great move for FanDuel, is Chris Johnson. Not even just because he's
$5,700 this week.
It's a steal.
Stealing from babies. That's how easy it is.
That's how easy it is. I mean, just knowing that he's going to get those carries, that's what you want to see. And he's going against the Chicago Bears, which is Swiss cheese.
Swiss cheese. Okay. And one dud. One quick dud. One dud.
Honestly, if people are going to be surprised, I'd go with Tom Brady or any of the New England Patriots wide receivers, just because I think Rex Ryan's going to be so fired up for this game.
Okay, awesome. Dude, thanks, man. Like, if you could see the screen right now, it's pretty much darkness. So, I really appreciate you coming on, and I'm going to have you on all year, really, because you know your football, all right?
I know my football, and I know my fantasy, and thanks for having me on.
All right, man. Love you, brother. Talk to you soon.
Love you, too.
Hey, guys, we found out that we had a light, so we're back. Yeah. And Johnny, as always, is here to get real silly. So let's get into it.
All right, so the man, the myth, the legend, Jimmy Randaz. Let's find out a little things about you here. Okay?
Oh gosh,
so
I did not know
either
this was coming.
Little either or.
Either or.
Okay. Pepsi or Coke?
Coke.
Okay. Of course.
Of course. Let's go.
Batman, Superman.
Batman.
I like it.
I'm Batman.
Where's Rachel?
Where's Rachel?
Reese's or Snickers?
Oh, that's really tough.
Right? That's what I was
Reese's.
Okay. DraftKings, FanDuel.
FanDuel.
Okay. Vanilla chocolate.
I've been actually getting my vanilla fix on recently. I know it's pretty basic to say, but I have.
Godfather or Goodfellas?
Godfather.
Okay. Chicken parm, cheeseburger.
Chicken parm.
Okay. Yankees or Giants?
Ooh. Yankees.
Really?
Yes.
Wow,
yes.
I like that pick a lot. Super salad.
Oh, you just got to order the super salad.
The super salad.
The super salad. Yeah, that's good.
FIFA or Madden?
FIFA.
Okay. Sopranos or Entourage?
Sopranos.
Okay. Heads or tails?
Tails never fails.
Okay. Jeter or Mo? Mariano.
Jeter. You know what? Actually, I have a story about Mariano. I'm sorry to just cut this off real quick. You know, I met him like 6 or 7 times, and the 7th, because we used to go to the All-Star game every year, and the 7th time I met him, he's like, dude, don't you already have enough of my autographs? So
he remembered
you. Yeah, he remembered me. It's so, like, I'm sorry. And Jeter also blew me off when I saw him. So, you know, but Derek Jeter gave me too much happiness. I'm sorry.
I mean, you can't really go wrong either way.
Okay.
And finally, Frank Thomas or Zach Thomas?
Come on, that's not even a fair question.
It's his two favorite players. I knew it'd be a good last one. Decide.
I gotta go with the Big Hurt.
The Big
Frank
Hurt.
Thomas.
Frank Thomas.
I have to do it.
Okay, I like that a lot.
All right,
Okay.
thanks for confusing the hell out of me.
I'm
Because,
sorry, I had to give you a tough one.
yeah, that's
That's
fair.
good.
It's fair. Yeah, and let's just get. I wanted to do something because it just has to happen again. It's time for James's Tomatoes, and I don't even know if you guys even know about this movie, but it's a movie called American Ultra. American Ultra is a movie with Jesse Eisenberg and Kristen Stewart. They had some good chemistry on Adventureland, I believe the movie was. And Jesse Eisenberg plays a pothead. They're just lovebirds living in nowhere land, and all of a sudden he realizes that some person like tries to come at him at a grocery store, and he realizes he has like CIA agent moves, and it's actually pretty hysterical. And you know what? I don't like. There's just too many like Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 3, going on. It was unique. It was unique New York.
Unique
New York, and I actually watched it with a pretty cute girl, so that always helps. And I'm gonna have to say that my score for American Ultra was 84 tomatoes.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a ripe tomato.
That's pretty ripe. It was good. I liked it. The seats were great. I watched it near Times Square. It was unbelievable movie theater. I thought I was in a spaceship the entire time. And yeah, we'll leave it at that. And let's just wrap up. I think we had a good day today. I want to talk. I'm just going to give a couple notes real quick. The Yankees, the 3 games back, and it doesn't look. Tex is out for the year. Nasty Nate Uvalde's out.
It's not looking good.
It's not looking good. We're probably most likely going to be in the wild card, and we're gonna have to lean on Tanaka's back, and we'll leave it at that. But also the Mets. How can you not talk about the Mets right now? They won 8 in a row before yesterday. They lost 1, but I mean that happens in baseball. They're up 8.5 games over the Nationals. Cespedes is showing that he deserves a $150 million contract at the very least. And this weekend, we got the Subway Series in Citi Field. And you know what? We might not be able to win the division, but we got some New York pride going on. And I want to give special shout-outs to Tori for doing an unbelievable job the past 4 weeks on the sportsshow.com, fire. And also, Chris Verdi, always holding it down with the Yankees talk. And I just really appreciate it. And, Flex, continue to do your thing. Nick, continue to do your thing. We are coming for you. The sportsshow.com is coming for you during this football season. So you guys better be ready. This is Jamie and Johnny, and we are out. We'll talk to you next week. Peace.
Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York. These vagabond shoes